Good morning people, hello and welcome to another vlog episode of the India Darshan travel series. So we are back on the Pamban bridge where we have the Indian Ocean on one side and the Arabian Sea on the other. We have left Rameshwaram, we have said farewells to Rameshwaram. We are headed on the Pamban bridge all the way to Ramanathapuram, where I had the coffee break, which is 45 kilometers from here, and from there we are going to peel off towards Kanyakumari, which is the actual destination of the ride to south, the southernmost tip of India. So let's get started, let's enjoy the ride. There's a nice temple along the way we are cruising, but it gets me close to the shoreline, so I came for the views. The temple is closed at the moment. And there are a lot of cute puppies out here. One is coming running. Hello. 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 So playful. Oh. Oi. Oh, the entire family is here. There's a mom and two puppies. The puppy wants to play. Mom doesn't get anything. Enjoy guys. Let me see the views. This side is quite peaceful with the sound of the waves. Nobody comes here. It's clean except for my furry friend. He's here. He's happily playing around. Enjoying life, buddy. How was life, huh? I don't have any biscuits for you. Just enjoy some playful scratches and the sea. He's happily playing in the saline water. He's an ocean puppy. I guess he grew up here. So for him it's just another day. But look at him just enjoying the waves, enjoying the water. No care in the world. So playful. And the water here is also so quiet and so fresh. Alright, let's get going. Enjoy little one. See you later. So we have 274 kilometers to get to Kanyakumari, and we have driven 4,000 kilometers on this ride to south already. Waiting for a nice coffee shop in Ramanathapuram towards the junction before we turn left for Kanyakumari. So we are finally at the intersection. Last time I had coffee break over there. This time we'll have coffee break over here and continue this way to Kanyakumari. Along this highway, other than Kanyakumari, none of these names sound familiar. Tiruchendur, Thoothukudi, Raghunathapuram and Ramanathapuram. I guess we are gonna head over to Kanyakumari directly then. Also clocked 4,000 kilometers on the ride to south, new achievement unlocked, and plus 200 something kilometers till we get to Kanyakumari. So it's a pretty long ride, and I've been on the road for 1 month now, which is amazing and feels really nice. Taking a little refueling come rest break at the petrol pump. Been riding for almost 1.5 hours now, and Bhaiya was saying that because of the ongoing war in the west, the fuel prices of the XP95, the premium grade petrol, have gone up by 2 point something rupees a litre. The other normal fuel and everything is still, and diesel is still the same cost, but the aftermath of war and the energy crisis is starting to take effect, not only on the LPG but also on the fuel prices. It's sad. I hope the situation settles and doesn't escalate any further. But yeah, I mean, I'm riding on a very narrow highway, so found this gas station, so I stopped because I don't know what's up ahead, and doesn't look like there's a whole lot of civilization out here. So I made a quick pit stop to take a selfie and a thumbnail with the board sign, because this is all I got, like a teeny tiny board, not a full length board. And in the previous clip you would have seen one guy riding an Activa in a white cloth. Like, Anna freaked out. He thought I was taking his video, so he turned around, came back and asked me like, camera me something, like again in his language. So I kind of played damsharaz with him and I told him, Kanyakumari board, not you. And then he laughed out loud. So I think he doesn't know what vlogging is and what I was doing. And also a short while ago, after let's say 100 meters from the refueling break, I was stopped at the border by the cops, but those were like very friendly people, and there was an elections officer as well that explained that in Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Pondicherry right now is the general elections season. So they are doing very strict checking of all the vehicles going in and out of the state, so that they can have strict control over, you know, money passing hands. And they said if you have more than 50,000 in cash in INR, they will seize the funds, and there's actually a cameraman there that will document the entire seizure, and they will deposit that in the government let's say depository. It's like seized money, so you won't get it back at all because it's elections. So learned that as well. Because the elections down south, they happen at a slightly different timeline for elections up north, and they were asking where you're from, where you're going, how you're liking it. They also saw Fortuner and the name of my YouTube channel and stuff. So very friendly folks, really enjoyed the interaction. But yeah, just taking a quick breather and then we continue.
वो दाल कोला नारियल पानी।
अरे आपको हिंदी आती है तो ये बताइए, ऑरेंज वाला और ग्रीन वाले में क्या डिफरेंस है?
ये भी थोड़ा मीठा वाला आएगा, लाल वाला।
और ये वाला
देसी का, इधर का हमारा ये।
वो कहाँ का है?
ये कोयम्बतूर का।
अच्छा। Been seeing two different varieties of coconuts all this time in South India, the orangish one and the green one. Bhaiya spoke fluent Hindi and he saw me make the vlog and he told me make a good vlog of the sugarcane juice, coconut, ice apple, everything. So I asked him and he said the orangish one is a bit sweeter and comes from Coimbatore. This is a local variety. So I'll also try the orange one just to get the difference. I don't know what's the difference in price, I'll ask. But for now, just enjoy the coconut. We have about 200 kilometers to Kanyakumari. So trying the orangish one. Personally, I like the green one more. And they say the rate is same. It's 70 rupees a coconut, whichever variety you take. and he says it's slightly on the higher side right now because of the heat. They also have the ice apple. I had that before in the India tour already, and he says here they have it with the ice apple juice. So it is slightly sweet. They mix the ice apple with it and they make like a blended juice out of that. So you can have that, and typically the ice apple juice has a slight alcoholic content. So you can also make a fermented alcohol out of that. But this is like a proper juice. Everybody can drink it. This is not alcoholic version. Otherwise, police is gonna catch you here. So he says this is safe to drink. If you want, you can have that. But I'm fine with coconut. So we are cruising on some sort of village settlement. That's the single lane highway, and I stopped by to take this in the video because I'm seeing there's a lot of water shortage. It seems like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pots of water, and they have this kind of a concoction like a cart, so they could carry around lots of water depending on their needs from the source to their village homes. I just wanted to capture this as well. Looks like they are making salt here as well, salt beds like I saw in Gujarat. I think that side is the ocean already. Found another bigger patch, so we're just gonna walk around a little bit to stretch my legs. It's anyways 2 p.m. and we have 150 kilometers to go. So nearly done halfway distance over there, and we are cruising around the coastal side. So this highway is not a straight highway. It's going like this, and then sometimes you go inside a village, sometimes you come out. So I also have to be very careful with the maps, and this is pretty much the highway with salt beds on both sides. I see a salt pile over there, so I'm just gonna take a quick look, and that should be enough break for me as well, and then we'll continue. See, this is crystalline rock salt. So yeah, they are making salt out here. Yeah, it's crystalline rock salt, and the workers over there are collecting and loading it up in a trolley. First time seeing it so close. When I was in Gujarat, I didn't stop by to take such a closer look, but now I can connect the dots. Was the same thing over there as well. Okay, time check. So we are approaching Tirunelveli in 16 kilometers. Kanyakumari is 98 kilometers from here, and it's already 3:27. So I'm thinking we get to Tirunelveli and have a lunch break over there. Also give time for Fortuner to cool off, and then probably around sunset we'll reach Kanyakumari anyway. So Kanyakumari is very much approachable, just 98 kilometers to go. Minus the distance to Tirunelveli, should be about 70 odd kilometers to ride after the lunch break. Found a decent highway pit stop. Says a lot of things. It has tea, coffee, cold drinks, tiffin, EV charging station, and there's a restaurant too. So we're gonna go inside and grab a bite to eat. So we are back on our beloved NH44 now, and look at the views. There's like hills all around, so I stopped by for the views before grabbing a bite to eat. Sai Baba Spiritual Center up there, right in front. I can see a building. Pretty cool place for a spiritual center. Very secluded and very quiet, with hills all around. Didn't quite like it. It's mostly a cafe and juice center. need a proper meal, find something a little bit further up ahead. Let's cover a little bit more distance. This one also has a hotel, but that's kind of available for rent. The coffee and snack space is the only one running. Was searching for a mile marker sign for so long. Finally, I found one. We are back on NH44, Kanyakumari, just 28 kilometers from here. The sun is about to set as well, 5:17 p.m. So let's go find ourselves a place to stay and anchor down for the night. So finally found myself a nice and cozy room in Kanyakumari. It's 6:15 already, so don't have a whole lot of time to spend in the room right now. This is pretty much a room. It's a new hotel, opened in December 28. So it's a 3-month-old hotel, so everything is like fresh and clean and tidy. So really liked it. And I ran into the owner as well. He's going to help me plan the day tomorrow. For now, I'm going to run to the sunset point and catch whatever tail end of the sunset I can catch at the moment. Just missed it by a fraction of a second. The sun was right there when I was coming down from the decline looking for a parking at the ramp, and then it went behind the clouds. So all of this is like cloud cover. The sun is still there, but I have to try again tomorrow. Anyways, let's enjoy the sound of the waves for now.